Hello, I want to welcome you to CILI by Design and to our wonderful team, Team Enliven. And I'm just excited for you and what you want to get out of this. I look forward to meeting you if I don't already know you and to watching your journey and your successes here at CILI by Design. One of the things we know that is critical to the success of any person entering this industry in network marketing in any company is the art of duplication. In other words, we've got to keep it simple so that not only you as a brand new member know how to get started, but then you can duplicate that to the new members that you bring on. This is absolutely essential to the success. The simpler, the more duplicatable that it is, the greater your success will be, and the faster that success will happen. When people do not follow the system and they try to go out there and do it on their own, it breaks down. It's not duplicatable. So why not tap into something we already know is very successful? We've been following the Hagers in various business ventures for over 20 years. And he had his system when he developed, but times have changed a little bit in that realm as well. We've got mass media now, we've got social media, we've got so many different ways to be able to get this information out to others, and we want to maximize that. You've got text messaging. Of course, you've got emailing. You've got a social media platform. If you don't have one, you can develop one. And we've even got training on how to do that, right? So, but the most important thing, and again, I'm going to overemphasize it because it needs to be, is to make it duplicatable. In other words, you want your people to have as much or more success than you have had. And the easiest and quickest way to do that is through a system. Now, the system that my wife and I developed for our team is just that. It is very simple and duplicatable. There's a lot of information when you get started. When you first get started with CILI by Design, there's all different places to find that information. And what my wife and I have done, Elke and I, is try to simplify that for the new member. It can be information overload. So as you are bringing on new members, you don't want to overload them, but you do want to give them direction on where they can find the information. And let me just go into my shared screen. I'm going to go into our boards. Whoop, where did it go? Okay, somewhere there it is. Okay, sorry, that was weird. I'm going to go into our boards. Now, this is BOARDS. You can see it right up here. You can see it over here on the left side as well. When you go into boards initially, it's going to ask you to sign up for this and that. You don't need to pay for this, folks. You should be able to get around it. It may take a little bit of work to do. But I'm going to show you how you get there, because what you're going to do for your new member is you're going to send them this Let's Go sheet. All right. This is our system. This is our business model. Now, in here, in boards, it's right under here. So this is where you as a seasoned member are going to be able to find it. All right. And I'm going to open this up and we're going to work our way through this so that you can, as a brand new member, understand where all this information is and what you need to do. This is as of 18 October 2025. I update this every once in a while. So some of this information in this video may not align if you're seeing this, 6 months down the road, then the Let's Go sheet's been updated, but the basic essence is still going to be there. All right. So, but for this purpose, if you've got the 18 October, this recording is on the 18 October, this is going to align 100%. All right. Realize again that this is about duplication. Anytime you have someone ready to go or share this amazing opportunity with, engage with them. Introduce them to your upline, your successful support team, all the way up to us. We call it oh my God, I just lost the word, a lifeline to your support team, right? And so they realize, your brand new member realizes this is not just between you and them. Remember, this is about a team effort. This is about building a person with leverage. And we want to teach that leverage right off the bat, that this is not all about them. This is about the team. And we want to show them that there's more support than just you bringing on a new member. If you are this new member, and you've received this sheet, and I would ask you to ask the person that brought you on to have them introduce you to people if they haven't already. That is a very key, important part of how we build this business, and it's also very duplicatable. Okay. Then in here, the very first step is very simple. Tell someone. All right. Before you think about anything else, get on that phone, take that excitement that you have just found and share it with somebody else. Maybe it's just about this amazing product. All right. Maybe it's about the business opportunity or it's about both. But don't just sit on your hands and do nothing. Get on the phone and tell somebody. Think about people that you know that have different challenges. You can send them various assets, and we're going to show that here later. But you can show them CILISizzle.com if it's about the business and the products. You can share them with the blood scattering. It's probably the one I share the most, which is about the before and after on the microscopy. You know, the before is taking swish, and then 5 minutes after taking swish, and you can see the difference in the blood. Maybe it's sending them anti-aging information on some of the TrueMe lab results. Maybe it's CILI Works if it's just about the product. Okay. So we have many different ways to share that with somebody, but you want to do that immediately. And if the person doesn't want to do that, and if that happens to be you as well, then start a list. Start naming people. As people come to mind, have a notepad and start putting down people's names that have got sleep issues, got skin issues, have got various issues, so that when the time comes and you are ready to do it, you've already got a list. You don't have to think about it. You're ready to go. And also, this has been in your subconscious mind working, and you're going to get even more excited about wanting to share this with other people. I just cannot emphasize it enough. The very first thing you want to do is tell someone, all right? Share with a story. Why did you get started? What had you want to try the product? And you can tell, hey, Sue, I don't know if this is going to work for you. I don't know if it's even going to work for me, but I'm just so excited. I needed to let you know what I found. Hey, check out this site, CILIWorks.com. That simple, folks. But getting the word out and starting to spread it with other people is essential. The next step here is to start building your team. Well, as you're sharing it and people want to come on as a business member, we want to help you start your left side and your right side. The person you're working with is going to go through this in great detail on how to strategize and all that. But nothing's going to happen if you don't have people in the pool. All right. If you haven't brought people on. And I encourage you, in the first month of this business, you should be talking with your support team, whether it's your direct sponsor or somebody on the upline, every single day or every other day at the very least. So you can keep them informed of what's going on in your business, and that way they can help you. If there's things are not going as fast as you want, maybe they can give you some guidance on how to help you. Okay. If you're getting a lot of no's, maybe it's something in you're saying or you're not saying or how you're saying it. So there's a lot of mentorship that can be taken or given and offered to you for free to help you get this business going correctly. So utilize that. All right. Then the next step in here, this is going to be more admin type stuff. All right. But it's going to be admin stuff that can help you build your team. You want to download your Hustle app on your phone, your smartphone. That's got all the training videos. It's got other links you can share out as you're talking with people and sharing this out with people. You want to get on Telegram Messenger. That is our communication link, not only with our team, but also with the company. They push out information through that as well. Here is on that boards app how I started this. This is how you get to there. All right, this is going to get you to our team in Enliven. So this is all hyperlinked. So if you're looking at this online or somebody sends it to you, I believe in an email, the hyperlinks should still work, all right, if you get it as a document. This is going to take you right to that boards app. Join the CILI lifestyle community. Some people come in through this, so they're already a part of it, or in the process, they have been joined onto it. All right, they've been invited in already. But if you're not, already part of the CILI lifestyle, make sure you are. All right. Get yourself on there. You have to be approved. This is a private um, community, and we protect this. Do not go through your Facebook contacts and start inviting everybody. We will decline it. And here's the reason. We have before and after pictures on there. We talk about health concerns on there. And we don't want somebody in from another company or somebody that could report us to the higher ups, to the FTC or Attorney General, right? We want to protect our company. But this is also a great way to be able to introduce this to people that do have health challenges or are looking for alternatives in natural supplements. This is a great Facebook community we can do that with. So you want to be a part of it. Also, as you bring on new subscriptions, right? A new member or a new customer, doesn't matter. Make sure you invite them into CILI Lifestyle. Let them know, hey, is it okay if I invite you into our private Facebook community where we share testimonies? And maybe they would like to share their own, drop that little nugget in for them. All right. Prior to placing, this goes back to that step 2 of building the team. Make sure you're talking with somebody that's been here for a while and understands the strategy behind building a binary here with CILI by design. All right. In the first 28 days, we don't talk about this one often, but there is an additional bonus, $400, $200 in product, $200 in product or cash, excuse me. So product and cash split, that $400 is split. In your Hustle app, there is a training done by Mr. Brad Hager that talks about this fast start bonus. It's under trainings in the Hustle app. You have to click all and you'll see all the trainings. I highly encourage you, if you're looking to make money fast, like I was, I highly encourage you to watch that training. That is the basic business plan. Everything I've talked to up till now is directed towards that. If you do this, you can be successful here. As I've mentioned on my CILI Sizzle video, I have helped people earn $2,000 in their first week, $4,000 in their first 2 weeks, doing this very basic business model. It takes somebody with a lot of energy, maybe they've got a lot of contacts already to make that kind of money. But everybody can hit this bonus in their first 28 days. Everybody. I don't care where they're at, how they're starting out. It is very doable. All right. And all the qualifications for that stuff is in the comp plan. We're not going to go through that right now. I've also got well, you just watch the video and you'll learn, right? We also have these VGOs. And don't get all wrapped up. I've got videos on how to do this textbook wise, but here's the bottom line. Let's go back to the step 1. Tell someone, right? That's all we're doing here with the VGO. And you're inviting them into a private Zoom meeting where myself or one of the upline leaders will do a private webinar for you and your people alone. You want to invite them with a lot of excitement. All right. You want to bring a lot of value so that they know why they're giving up 30 minutes to an hour of their time to be able to take a look at something that you're so excited about. All right. So a huge value, sense of urgency. You can use a little bit of a takeaway in there. Well, it's okay if it's not for you. Is it okay if I'll follow up with you in a month? But I don't want you to miss out. Something along those lines. All right. You want to invite people to this. Now, these can be product only. So if you're just really about the product, we just do a product only call or webinar. If it's for the business, which what I would be encouraging, then we will do a full up webinar where we talk about the products as well as the business. It is the fastest way to get your business going, and it's going to help you accomplish this Fast Start Builders bonus. All right. If everybody in the team went after this one bonus in their first 28 days, you would not be able to stop the duplication and it would go viral. All right. So I just encourage everybody to shoot for that if you're looking to make money and build this as a real business. We do have some various trainings. A lot of this is under in our boards already. They're recorded. So we don't do them all the time because it's there for you. But every once in a while, we are doing Saturday trainings. All right. You can learn how to earn your money, how the compensation plan works, the back office holding tank AI. This is admin stuff, folks. This is not income producing activities. What we recommend is doing this in non-working time. All right. Late at night, early in the morning, when you can't be on the phone calling people, this is a good time to start going through some of those trainings. This is not of urgency. It's on a need to know basis, right? Well, I need to know how the back office works. No, you don't. Not right now. I need to know how to place people. No, you don't. Do you have anybody to place? So think of this as an on need to know basis as you get to that point. And if you're working closely with your sponsor or upline support team, they're going to tell you as things arise what you need to do. But if you're playing secret agent out there and you're trying to do this all on your own, there's a lot of building blocks that you're going to have to try to figure out. But why not just plug into the people that have already done this and proven it and it works? All right. Now, tap into as many calls. I would say if you're really serious about building this, two non-exceptions, just commit to them. All right. And that is the corporate update call every Monday, and as well as our team call. I guess there's three, but the team call every Monday as well. So the team call and corporate call are non-negotiables in my opinion. All right. And then the other one in here would be the founder call. All right. So I encourage you to be on that founder call as well. The team call is so important. If you can't be on there live, at least listen to the recording. And that's true for the corporate update call. It can be a non-exception for you because there's no excuse because everything is recorded here. You can go back and listen to them. The founder calls are just twice a month. All right. I have a YouTube channel. It's called CILI Guy. You can find out a lot of great stuff there. My Facebook, I also have a Facebook page for CILI Guy. So that's great to be able to plug into as well. Here is the call schedule. Everything's here for you. I can't tell you how many people I've sent the Let's Go to sheet and then say they can't find various information. Well, it's on the Let's Go sheet. Part of that duplicatable system is making sure every new member gets this Let's Go sheet, whether they're planning to build a business or not. At least they have it. All right. And then you can refer to them to this. You don't have time to teach every single person how to do this all the time over and over again. That's why that's a breakdown in the system. So if people aren't getting the Let's Go sheet, they're not getting this information and they don't know where to find the information. Then they got to call their sponsor to be able to find it. Now it's turning into extra work we don't need to be doing, right? We want to get everybody plugged into this Let's Go sheet and understand its importance. So here's where all those calls are. That's one area where this will get updated because maybe the times change. We have just recently changed the team or the team call and corporate update call. Around the corporate update call, we had to change our team call as well. The product call, we try to do at least once a month, sometimes twice a month. I would love to be able to get back to on a weekly basis. And hopefully someday we'll be able to do that. And then here is just some more additional information. A lot of people do like to know exactly what to do. They're very audio digital. Other people are just sanguines, right? They just want to go out and have fun and share this with people. This may be overwhelmed, but regardless, here's where you can find some of the additional information. The CILI Sizzle. This is a 12-minute overview video that's very easy to send out and it's going to save you time instead of having to explain to people, especially if you're brand new and you can't really explain it. This is going to give a brief overview of what we're doing here. And then we can get into an upline call or a team support call or invite them into a webinar or something along those lines. But this is great for it's 12 minute. I got to change that of overview of what we have. Okay. And then just basically other stuff that if they're money orientated, this is where we can send them to. Okay. There's product call, there's a webinar that I do every Sunday night. I've highlight the ones that I share personally with 3 asterisks in front of it. That's also there on boards under Sunday webinar. And then if they're more product orientated, which most of the people that come here are product orientated. They're just really excited about what we have. We have swishbasics.com. We have CILIworks.com, CILIlifestyle, of course.com, blood scattering. That's that microscopy. Other various things, the CILI corporate update call. That's got to be Tuesday. I'll have to fix that. All right. And then this is also what you can and cannot say. All right. When you're making Facebook posts, public posts, if you're doing a product testimony, we don't want to use these words. These are words that can get the company in trouble, but that's some replacement words. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. I hope you found this very valuable. If you have any questions, make sure you're talking with your support team. We'll be happy to help you every step of the way. Remember, duplication is key. We look forward to your success. Again, we welcome you to CILI by Design, and let's just go do this, all right? The world is your oyster. It all starts up here. Where's your vision? Start with your why. Why did you get started in this business? Have that conversation with the person that's brought you on, and be very open and very honest. The more honest and open you are with us, the better we can help you succeed. Wishing you a great day. Bye bye.